Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Dorian Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the 3. Ooh, get ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, B.A., in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
Washington passes to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, B.A., he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
And the first one at the line is good. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gafford grabs the miss. Irving, the pass to Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 5 points.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he gets the bucket.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving against Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. And it's Giddey missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Luka Doncic again.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Holmgren. Dort against Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 13.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Giddey against Irving. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. to Washington. Outside Jones. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. No one covering. He's got 6.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far. Giddey against Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Washington finds Jones. Outside Irving. Doncic on the wing. Another 3 for Dallas.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
PA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
And the Thunder call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Ice Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Once again, your defense.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Dort.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's Wallace. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. Here's Doncic. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Hayward outside. Pass to Williams. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Doncic. 29 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Counted.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 27.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Wallace. Green covering. Williams a screen on Green. Here's Wallace. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back to the game after this break. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. On up the court. Here's Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work, Brian.
Oh, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. A late second-round pick in 2021, but Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing, and everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Williams with the screen. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic using his post moves to get the 2 points. Doncic has got 35.
Boy, you've got to love how Doncic uses his frame and his build. This guy will power right through contact.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Hayward with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got bullied and outworked.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Hayward's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, a great move from Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 39. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on two things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And on the court, your Hot Squad.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and it's Lou Dort in for Hayward. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. That one is off. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's good. Doncic has got 41.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Doncic's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
From Kyrie Irving.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Takes a three. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Holmgren. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Doncic. Yep, count it.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one drops for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
A difficult spot for Oklahoma City. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 49 in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Doncic passes to Lively. Back to Doncic. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to drop. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Put your hands together, fans. Arena Entertainment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If you can't get stops, you can't get wins. I'm not seeing the fight, the fire. Time to get angry. Otherwise, we can call it now.
Some tough love from Dr. O'Neal. All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
When you're facing a great player, it's all about taking that challenge. Should bring out the best in you.
Iron sharpens iron. Cream rises to the top. Sticks and stones. All that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Now here's Doncic. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Irving with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Here's Doncic, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Thunder, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, there's Dallas. They're 4 spots behind them.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 57 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." BA?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. Fires in the triple.
3.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Hayward, he's checked in for Dort.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Green's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Irving. Williams finds Hayward. Back to Williams. Pass to Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Doncic. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Doncic. Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lively. Hayward with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
That's what you call taking care of business on both ends. The steal by Hayward and then the finish on the opposite side.
Here's Doncic. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Williams has got 6 points.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Here's Doncic. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Doncic. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Dallas. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Wiggins in at the power forward position.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison, doesn't matter.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Dallas.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hardaway finds Irving over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Hardaway.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Sinks it from distance.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Irving, that's good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
A little mid-range shot is up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs and 4 games in 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general. Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
High arcing shot, and Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Green against Hayward. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Steps back, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Into the lane. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Guys, there is no doubting the passing ability of Josh Giddey. Pretty look.
Hardaway, the pass to Kleber. Drains the triple. Kleba's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Irving, that's good.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Shot 3.
Giddey against Hardaway. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assisted.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Irving with it, and it's Giddey picking him up, and down it goes. 2 points. Irving's got 24.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Irving for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Irving's got 32 points.
Wow, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from the wing.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside Giddey. So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.